Hey everybody, my name's Travis, this is Travis Packpulls, and this is my Funko collection. So, it's been a couple months since I did a Funko video, and that is my other hobby. I collect both sports cards, and then I also collect Funko Pops. Now, what I've been doing is I had a whole bunch of Funkos that I had been buying, and I've been keeping in a box or bagged up over here to the left, to the right side of the camera, your end, my left. And just kept them there, haven't pulled them out, done anything, just kept them over a side, and I figured I'd do one video so that way I didn't overload the channel with it. So yeah, today I'm gonna go over everything that I picked up over the last couple months and show you guys, because I mean I love Funko. So it's something I want to incorporate in my channel. Not a lot, but at least a little bit. So if you guys are enjoying the content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And then let's go ahead and go into the other camera view. So here we go. I've got a few different locations that I've been purchasing my Funko Pops from. GameStop, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Pop in the Box Online is the places I mainly get them from. Target sometimes, obviously, and Walmart. So there's going to be a few all in here, like some anime ones randomly that my kids had picked up, and then also a lot of Rick and Morty ones. Like our first one is going to be a Rick and Morty one, Wasp Rick. Don't really have too much of affinity towards like a lot of the Rick and Morty ones. They just kind of we end up picking them up, or my kids really like it, so they'll pick it up. Of the Rick and Morty ones, there's like two of them that I ended up picking up myself. The rest of my kids got. They really like this one, which is probably the better of the ones that they picked up, so I can't really complain. Teddy Rick, not so much. I mean, this one's pretty whatever. It's a pretty bland Funko for me. I'm not a big fan of it. Don't really like it too much, but the kids like it, so you know, gotta make the women of my life happy. And then this is probably the worst of all the Funko Pops. There's another one that's pretty bad too that I don't really like. I mean, the worst of the Rick and Morty ones, which is the Meeseeks one. They're pretty boring. Not a lot of, or that one's, it's just, yeah, and it's not even the regular Meeseeks, which is like a blue color, which I would have much preferred over that one. But yeah, I'm not too upset about it. I like adding any kind of Funkos to the collection. So now we got some of the ones I pre-ordered from Pop in the Box. This is Mayhem Venom. So Venom has Funko has a Venom line where they venomize a bunch of like superheroes or like X-Men and Spider-Man and stuff. And this one is April Parker. I got it because I like it. I don't really know who April Parker is actually, honestly, but I do like the look of it because blue's my favorite color, and that combination looks really good. Most of the venomized ones look actually really good, but yeah, that one's great. So this one is amazing. This is one of my favorite ones that I did have picked up over the last 2 months. It's Deadpool and Venom. You can see kind of like how the symbiote's taking over Deadpool as it's like kind of going over it, which looks really, really good, and I love it. I'd love to get as like many of the venomized ones as I can. So hopefully I'll end up with more of them in my collection. But here's another one. This is Spider Carnage. It's kind of like a venomized one, not completely, but Carnage is my favorite of the symbiote like style villains in the Spider-Man universe, and this one is Spider-Man being like overcome or taken over by Carnage. So it looks really, really good. And you don't see him a lot in like Marvel movies or anything like that, but in the comic books he's got like a few really good stories in there. I know I'm bringing out my inner nerd, but still, Carnage is one of my favorite ones, and I think this pop as a whole looks really good together. So, or like really good the way it's taken over him. So definitely had to add that one to the collection. Try to add as much Carnage as I can. And then this one is Iron Man, and this is the scene. This is gonna be a spoiler if you have not watched Endgame. I don't know why you haven't, or if you would care at this point. But this is the one where he puts on the gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet, snaps his fingers, and kills Thanos, and also dies in the process. But the scene is super iconic, and it's very, very cool pop. He's knelt down and with his, as he's snapping his fingers, and it glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. So yeah, great pop. Gotta have that one in the collection. All right, and so I had to adjust the camera for this one. It's a bigger one. This is a Han Solo Battle Etiko base with the Taunton, and it's basically they make like a big. If you get all 6 of them, they make like a kind of like a diorama that looks really cool. I only have this one right now. I believe I've got another one pre-ordered. There's a few of them. They're Amazon exclusives, but they are very cool, and I imagine they'd look really good when they're finally all done and put together, which I'm hoping, some point I'll have them, and those are the ones I might actually take out of the box. The Iron Man's also, or the Iron Man one I had also does that as well, I believe. The Iron Man one. So, all right, on the next one, we got a couple random ones. These are the ones my kids picked up that they wanted. Zim Shaw from Doctor Who. I don't really know who it is in Doctor Who's lore. I've seen a couple episodes, but I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan. My brother is. This is his bag, but my kids picked it up, so there it is in the collection. That's pretty much it for that. Then we've got Wednesday Addams from Addams Family. I love Addams Family. Addams Family is one of my favorite movies growing up. This is from I don't know if this is the original Addams Family movie or if it's from the cartoon that just came out, which I also liked a lot. But yeah, Wednesday Addams, we just saw it at Hot Topic. I think it's the only one I saw there, but I mean, I love Addams Family, so I picked it up. It's like sometimes I just have a bunch of random ones without completing any sets, and it kind of stinks when I don't have any that to complete the set. Next, we've got Mitsuki Sage Mode. I have no idea who this is. I have no idea what Boruto is. My kids picked this one up. It's glows in the dark. I'm assuming they picked it up because it looks really cool. It's a great mold. I mean, there's a bunch of really cool stuff on it, but I don't really have a lot to say on that guy because I didn't buy it. Next, Missandei. She's from Game of Thrones. I know who she is in Game of Thrones. I watched Game of Thrones, but I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Another one my kids picked up. But I mean, it's pretty much pretty plain Jane pop. It's got a limited edition sticker, I guess, on it, which is cool, from 2019 fall convention. But yeah, other than that, don't really have much to say about this one. This is Keith Haring. Now these ones are kind of cool. This is the artist line that they're doing for Funko, which I think is pretty cool, and it showcases the artist, and then it shows some of their his style of art on the back, which is pretty fun. So I saw this one at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, oh, you know what? This is number 1 in the artist line, so I will pick it up and check that out. But so I got that one. Okay, let's see what else we got here. There's I'm going through boxes and bags and stuff trying to find which one we need. So, all right, we got 2 of these Ultraman ones, Barnes & Noble exclusives. I have no idea why I picked these up, but I did. They're both there, and I think they were on clearance, if I'm not mistaken. They were in the clearance section, so which is 50% off, and I think that's why I picked them up. Sometimes again, like I was saying earlier, I have a bunch of random ones that make no sense. But here's Ultraman for an anime I've never heard of. But if you remember Astro Boy, then that one would probably be the. He reminds me of that. All right, here's Alexi from Stranger Things. If you guys saw this last season of Stranger Things, he was the guy that I think they had. In fact, it's been a while since I saw it came out, but I think it's the guy that kidnapped and or the Hobbs did. Is that his name, Hobbs? And yeah, so he was a pretty cool character in the show. Man, I really need to go back and rewatch it because I'm having a heck of a time trying to remember anything about it. And then here's the Good Luck Trolls. Now, if you're a kid in the 80s and 90s, then you probably played with a troll at least once in your life. They're just little dolls, but then their hair is what feels like actual hair. It's obviously synthetic hair, but these ones are really cool. This is the Rainbow Troll, and it's got the really cool part about it is it looks like a Funko, but then it's got the actual troll hair in it. And I got a couple of those guys, different colors or something. So that's the pink one with the rainbow skin color. Very cool looking Funko there. All right, let's go back in. Let's see what else we got. Jolly Green Giant. So this is my main collection. This is what I mainly collect. It's the Jolly Green, or the ad icons, and this is the Jolly Green Giant. Didn't have him. Very cool. I really like it. So I really like the just the ad icons as a whole. It's really cool seeing like old, big mascots from when I was a kid. So or even before I was a kid, or even born. So here we go. So these are my favorite Rick and Morty pops. This is Warrior Summer, and then let me see if I can grab the other one that I got real quick. Hemorrhage. Yeah, there you go. And they're from the Mad Max episode of Rick and Morty, where they are basically trying to survive in like an apocalyptic world. Very cool episode, and I love Mad Max, so the combination of the two was really cool, so I wanted to have them both. But yeah, so sorry, there's like pauses. It's because I'm digging, trying to find something. Oh, here's the other really plain Jane one I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Summer. It's just Summer, nothing special about that one. Very plain. She's got her phone in her hand, so pretty basic. This one I do love. It was on clearance, but I saw it and I was like, oh well, I grew up on The Simpsons and I love The Simpsons, so let me get this one for, I think it was like a few bucks or something. So I had absolutely no problem putting that in my shopping cart and buying that. All right, here we go. Let me go up higher again for this. We got Exoskeleton Snowball, another episode of Rick and Morty. This is ones where Rick's trying to make the Snowball or the dog smarter because so they don't have to deal with him or something, or take care of him, so he'll take care of himself. Very cool pop. He's in his exoskeleton suit, and the episode's really good, and the pop looks really, really, really amazing. So had to throw that one in there. Plus, I like the bigger figures, so I did not mind having that one in my collection at all. All right. Next, we've got probably my favorite one I got of all. This one and the next one, I'm going to show you guys. Probably my favorite ones that I got totally over the whole haul. And this is the shark from Jaws. I love Jaws. Really love the movie, and this is a very, very cool pop. It's the actual shark from it, so anything movie related that's horror related I kind of really get behind, and this is one of them, especially around Halloween time when I want to watch Jaws. So yeah, so this other one is going to be another big one. Let's see how here we go. Dr. Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters. So you got Bill Murray's character from Ghostbusters. Plus you got the firehouse where they are stationed at, where their business is located. And it is a very, very cool pop. The whole combination of the Bill Murray and just having the firehouse too. Love Ghostbusters. Love Ghostbusters 2. On the all-female one, it's not bad, but I love the design of the ghosts in the all-female version of it. I thought the ghosts were really cool. And then here we go, another ad icon. This box is completely super beat up, but it was super deep discounted, and so I threw it in there. It's one I don't have. Otter Pops, obviously, if you guys have had them, those little freezy thingies from little ices, as I guess you can call them. So it's the strawberry one. Didn't have it, so I thought I'd add it to the collection for how cheap it was. And then this one is King Zog from Disenchantment. Don't know why we have this. Oh no, I do. We got a free one from GameStop when we bought them. It was buy two get one free or something, and I had my kids go pick one out. They like Disenchantment, the TV show, so they went and saw him, and they picked him out. So that's why he is in our collection. Very it's just a pretty whatever. And then here we go with a couple of ones that I don't really have anything affinity towards. I never watched Dragon Ball Z, but Perfect Cell, Glows in the Dark. This is one my kids got. This one, and then there's going to be another. There's a few of other anime ones that my kids had picked up that they don't have. They just got because I'm pretty sure they look cool. Here's the yellow troll. The yellow hair it's a lot more vibrant than the pink one and on that rainbow one. And then you'll see the skin tone is just the standard, flesh tone on it, as opposed to the rainbow like the other one. So I actually like this one better just because the hair's more vibrant. Prison Break Rick. This is kind of this came out the same wave as the Hemorrhage and the Mad Max ones. So this one is, we got it at a different store, but I saw it was in the same line, so I picked it up. It's again pretty basic. It's not that exciting of a pop, honestly, but I like getting them all the lines in groups. This one's really cool. This is Jangly Man from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Great book when I was a kid, and then the movie is actually really good. Guillermo del Toro is the one who directed the movie, and that dude does movie monsters like no other. He's the best in the business at, I think, making movie monsters right now. So this is just another one. There's the Scarecrow on the back, Harold, and I would love to get him, but I have not seen him, and I haven't actually actively looked online, but I haven't seen him out when I've been gone shopping. So I'd love to get him in there because he's my favorite. His story's my favorite inside those books or in the books, and it also was portrayed super well in the movies. So, all right, we got Gamer Rick. This is basic. He's got VR goggles on. Just a whole lot of Rick and Morty, random Rick and Morty ones. Just don't. Ended up with a lot of them for some reason. Let's see what else, if I have anything else to show you guys. We got, oh yeah, this is my last one right here. So this is Elsa riding Nock. This is just the horse from Frozen 2. I've not seen Frozen 2, but my youngest daughter is a huge Frozen 2 fan, so I remember I bought this for her. Because she also has the horse itself. So, I hope you guys did enjoy as I ran through all of my Funkos. It was a lot of fun to show you guys, and now I can finally display them because I've been sitting them in a pile. So, I will see you guys next time.